The Big Show with Night and Day. Anytime is a good time for a thick shake from Night and Day.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Minogue and Keyzie.
It certainly is the Hauraki Big Show for Wednesday the 5th of March 2025. 2 minutes past 4, you've got Keyzie here, Mogey and Pugsan, with old Hoyte J on holiday with his family in Vietnam. And as always, the Big Show is brought to you by Night and Day. Night and Day.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. We don't muck around here. Mogey, how you going?
Going pretty grouse, man. Winter's here, isn't it, really? It's freezing out there now.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's about 21, 22 today. Rubbish. Gutted.
Really?
Actually, yeah, I am, because I like my summer, and now it's, freezing.
There's a noticeable drop-off when you look at the old weather app there.
Yeah.
Goes from about up here in Auckland anyway. Let us know how it is where you are. New Zealand.
That's good.
3483.
That's good from you, Keyzie.
3483 weather chat. It went from about 26 every day to noticeable 22 every day.
Yeah.
Just falls off a cliff there.
Does.
Pugs.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of falling off a cliff.
Ah.
I don't even know what reference that is. How you going, man? You all good?
Yeah, I'm well, man. I was saying to Mogey a little bit earlier, I don't mind a little temperature drop. I run pretty hot, big engine, all that jazz. You know what I'm saying, man?
You do wear long pants everywhere, though,
I like a long pant.
Do you
Huge
wear
fan
a
of long
short?
pant. I do wear a short. I'm lacking in the shorts department at the moment.
I don't own many. This is the least amount of short wearing I've ever done in my life this summer.
Wow.
You've been running the jeans and the jandals, though.
Not the jeans so much. Well, the jeans now that it's cooled off.
Right.
But mostly the pant.
Yes.
And the reason for that is I just go from air-conditioned place to air-conditioned place, so I don't really need a short.
Yeah, right.
I'm inside most of the day.
Whereas I'm out there toiling in the hard sun, so I've got to have shorts. And quite often I'll lose the shirt and I'll just be out there toiling.
Are you meant to toil in jean shorts though, man? I guess you're mostly wearing cut-offs.
Are you going toilet in your jeans?
No, not toilet. Toiling.
Let us know what you're wearing, New Zealand. Shorts or pants? On
Pugs.
3483. Huh?
I solicit for text, right?
Oh,
But
seriously,
already
I was
come up
admin
with
boy.
one.
seriously though, let us know what you're wearing, New Zealand. 3483. You can win yourself a $50 Night and Day voucher. Huge show coming up. Pugs has got a weird wee story he wants to talk about, which is very exciting.
It's just curious.
You're curious about it?
Well, yeah, quite curious. I just want to know your guys' thoughts.
Hell yeah. In the meantime, though, amazing tunes. T-Rex, 20th Century Boy, you're on the Hauraki Big Show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
12 minutes past 4 on the Hauraki Big Show. It is Collective Soul, The World I Know. Got a few texts there, Mogey, on 3483.
We got some rippers coming in, man, just around this question on what kind of downstairs people are wearing. You know what I'm talking about. Tracky decks. Tracky decks in the middle of summer. Shorts to work every day for 20 years in New Zealand. Backbone.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mankini. I think that's a lie.
That's hot.
You're not wearing a mankini.
It's not true, is it? And this one here, someone just called Matt Heath a massive backbone on ZB.
Oh, wow.
Lol.
Nice.
Backbone.
I've actually one text through that I've just seen. This came in earlier today.
Yeah.
Could you please do a nice shout out to my son Peter? Happy second birthday on the Big Show, please. Happy birthday, Pete.
Happy birthday there, Pete.
You think Pete understood that?
Well, I don't
Well,
know.
they do actually at 2 years
2.
old.
I don't
Whether he's tuned in or not is another thing.
I don't know if Pete at 2 should be listening to the Big Show.
I think Pete's more of a Breeze fan.
Well, I think he'll probably grow out of it by the time he's 3.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Yeah, good stuff.
Pugson.
Hey, fellas, speaking of downstairs chat, was at the gym today, and obviously in the gym the toilet's very, very exposed to the rest of the showers and the changing rooms and things like that.
You mean the urinals?
The urinals.
Yes.
That's
Not
right,
just the
Keyzie.
toilet. You can't just sit in
You
the
can't
middle
just
of
be...
Okay.
Yeah, doing number 2s there in front of everybody. No, the urinals. And I walked in today after a little gym sesh to go wheeze myself. And what I witnessed was a gentleman who was, I want to say, my age, if not older, so likely around 30.
Right.
And the way that he was conducting himself at the urinal was going wheeze normally like any other person, except he had his T-shirt rolled all the way up his torso
Right.
and tucked
Like
under
under his
his chin.
So he was holding his T-shirt up.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
did he have a phone in one hand at all?
He did not have it. He was two-handing it, and good for him.
Wow. So
And good for him.
Okay, so he was... This is called Little Boy's Wheeze.
This is called Little Boy's Wheeze. I would argue it was one step before having the pants fully around the ankles as well.
So it's just the shirt up.
It was the shirt all the way up under the chin.
But like a full Little Boy's Wheeze is what you do when you first learn to go wheeze at the toilet by yourself.
That's
Pants
right.
around the ankles,
Yeah.
shirt right up.
Yeah.
Just to make sure you don't get it on yourself.
But he didn't have the short. He didn't have the pants around
He
the
didn't
ankles.
have the pants,
No.
which made it weirder for me. It's like if you're going to be doing the Little Boy's Wheeze, if you're concerned about getting it on you,
Yeah, the pants.
Why haven't you got the pants down as well? Not that I wanted his pants down.
So do you reckon it's like a splashback issue?
It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one.
Oh, I thought so
I don't know.
myself.
I could see that happening, but only if I had the phone.
That's
And I wanted to be on the phone.
If he was on the phone and you got to tuck the shirt just because he's... But if he's two-handing it down there...
He was.
It's not like he's like putting out a fire with a fire hose or anything. Maybe he was.
Maybe he felt like
maybe
he
it was a very long shirt.
Maybe it was a long
And
shirt.
he had to lift it up.
From what I could gather, and this was after a brief look,
God,
Mogey,
you were
so
looking at it pretty intensely.
From what you were gathering.
From what I gathered
Gee
after
whiz.
a brief look, it was a normal-looking shirt. However, you're right, it might have unrolled to being
Might
at
have
his
been.
knees or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Over
What
his
colour
downstairs.
was the shirt?
White.
Wow, you got a good look at him, didn't you?
Yeah, man.
What
Man.
brand was it?
I think it was like Hellenstein's or something, eh?
Yeah, okay.
AS colour.
Nice.
I think I
right.
just peeped the tag on my way past.
Yeah, okay. Well, because you know the guy that's next door to our studio here that makes the sushi?
Yes.
He's got this fella that works with him. He's only there sometimes. It must be a chef or something. I have been at the urinal when he's come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walks in on the phone, or like looking at his phone, goes to the urinal and keeps looking at his phone and puts his other hand on his hip.
Right.
Oh, so he's freehanding
He's
it.
freehanding it. This guy's two-handing it at the gym.
Yeah.
This guy blew me away by freehanding it
He's
and
a
just
master.
staying on his
He's
phone.
a master. That's
And-
a dream.
And at one point, he had the phone in both hands, was like double finger
Oh,
texting.
my God.
Yeah.
And I was just
Go
blown away
Jewett,
by
keep a
that.
good eye on
Sniper
him, weren't you?
stuff, yeah.
Although talking about you being at the urinal, I have got a bone to pick with you
About my urinal
about
behaviour.
about what you get up to in there. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that next.
Okay, right.
In the meantime, text on 3483, give us a call on 0800 Hauraki, or send a talkback through the iHeartRadio app if you've seen any weird habits in the toilets there
Yeah,
from
any
anybody,
weird-
or if you've got any.
Any
For the
weird
love of
toilet techniques?
God. Toilet techniques.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Rolling Stones, Beast of Burden on the Hauraki Big Show. 25 minutes past 4 o'clock. You got Keyzie, Mogey and old Pugsan.
Been chatting about urinals again.
Back to
Classic,
So
classic
true, man.
Hauraki Big Show chat. And Pugsan spotted a guy at a urinal who had his T-shirt up underneath his chin, and that got us to yakking about what the weird behaviour is that can go on at urinals. And there's a fair amount.
Yeah.
A few texts come in here on 3483. Local dude on Stewart Island. Everyone's going to know who they're talking about here.
Yeah.
He wipes his downstairs after taking a waz and uses 2/3 of a roll of toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
2/3 of a roll.
That's
I'd
too
go-
much.
That is too much.
I don't mind the, dabbing it afterwards with the toilet paper. That's
You
all good.
generally use a hand towel though.
Yeah, well, I prefer one of those blowers on the wall.
What are you guys doing dabbing it? You don't believe in shaking it?
Oh, well, it gets all over your jeans, man.
Especially the way he shakes it.
Yeah,
He gets a
man.
bit carried away.
Wee. This one here, the worst bad habits at a urinal is when someone backs into one. That can be disconcerting.
Yeah.
And you have to yell at them, bloody hell, turn around, Keyzie, front end first, brother.
I do get mixed up on that sometimes.
I'll tell you what else you do at a urinal, man. And you and I, we haven't spoken about this, but I've been thinking about it
This
for
is
a while.
weird. Okay,
Okay,
right.
so every
Is this a
night,
bone to pick?
Have you got a bone to pick?
I got a bone to pick. I think I got a bone to pick.
I got a bone to pick.
Not only that, but it's been bugging me.
Wow.
I don't even
Yeah.
know where that stinger's on the wall, man.
Okay, we won't bother with it.
Okay.
But every night when we finish work, you and I, yourself, me, and Jace, we all leave together. Pugson sticks around a bit longer because he's a backbone.
Thanks.
When we leave, Jace pretty much never has to go to the bathroom, but you and I always do.
Because I try to drink heaps of water while I'm here at work.
Yeah.
Just because
Your
Yeah.
day's allocation of
That's
water.
right. All in 3 hours.
Hell yeah.
And so either I'll follow you into the urinal or the bathroom, or you'll follow me in. Now, on the occasions when I follow you in, when you walk in there, pretty much immediately, if you can imagine this, there's a wall that runs essentially down the right-hand side, runs straight in front of you on your right. And off that wall, there are two urinals.
That's
Yes.
right.
There's the one that's closest to you and the one that's furthest away.
Yeah.
And then there's a corner. The second one is in the corner. Now, when I go in there first, I go to the urinal furthest from the door in
In
the
the
corner,
corner.
and I turn my body so that I'm angled into the corner.
Yes.
Keyzie takes the urinal closest to the door and angles himself towards the door.
Facing the door. Keyzie.
He does.
You can
Now he does.
Chris.
And
Christopher.
I have been very, very lucky, and it's only because I've got so much experience in public toilets, very, very lucky that I've never come face to face with his downstairs. And it's the angle that you've been on. I tell you, Keyzie, I've been able to see both of your hips, and that's not good.
Keyzie.
That's not good.
That's mild exhibitionism, brother.
And so moving forward, and this is every single time. Now, if I'm at the urinal, you're a good man. You always go straight to the cubicle, and that is the law.
Standard practice.
That is the law, and I do exactly the same thing. But man, I will never look downstairs, but it's hard when somebody's facing a door and you know that they've got themselves out.
Can I just say, the design of that bathroom's terrible. You walk in, if someone's at the urinal, you're going to see the downstairs. The other day,
I haven't seen one.
You're going to see it if you're pointing it at a door.
Yeah. Well, Mike, the other day, I think I remember the time you came in, because I was at the urinal, you came in, and I locked eyes with you, and I was like, wow, Mogey's he was just eyes to the front, which is the first time I've ever seen that happen. And I was like, wow, that's really great, because... I'm right there downstairs out. I disagree with the fact that I'm angling myself towards the door like some sort of sicko.
Well, it's stuck with me for months, man. And it happens far too often. But just to make you aware, but you do take that first urinal. And that is not acceptable.
Do you know why, though?
I don't care
because the corner one has been blocked several times while I've worked here. And I have felt self-conscious about what I have left in that urinal.
Right.
Hence why I drink a lot more water nowadays. So I'm just like, I'm going for the free-flowing urinal. I don't know what's up with me
don't want to leave
facing
any
out
evidence.
the door. I don't want any evidence that I've been there. I just, and I'll try and concentrate on facing away.
Great. This is a great chat to have because you need to have open and honest communication. And now we've found out who's been clogging up that urinal.
No, it's not
Keyzie.
It's not about doing thick shake wheeze.
Keep those texts coming on 3483 of weird bathroom habits you've witnessed. $50 night and day vouchers to give away.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. One small step for man, one giant leap backwards for mankind. Join Jerry, Manaya, and ACC head G Lane for the Export Ultra Beer Garden Tour.
All aboard!
You're right, actually, Mogey. I would way rather go to Hokitika this Friday and then Saturday for the Wild Foods than go on this trip. Yeah. I've been thinking about it.
Have I got good news for you, man?
I am doing that? Hell yeah.
You
It's a win.
bet.
It's a win. It's not going to be Pugsan's big birthday bash over in Texas, is there?
That sounds lame.
I wouldn't want to do that in Texas.
Yeah.
I want to do it on the West Coast.
I want Pugsan's big birthday bash to be at Stumpers Bar this Friday, and Hokitika is what I want.
Yeah.
And
all
fortunately,
your dreams come true.
And my birthday is all about what you want, brother.
hell yeah. Thank you, Pugsan. It's about time someone said it. Of course, we do have to give away this prize, though, and we're currently chucking people in the drawer. If you hear the whip, you call us on 0800 Hauraki. Reese, you mad bastard, you did that. How you going, man?
Yeah, good thanks.
Feels good on you, Reese. Hey, what do you do for a crust, man?
I'm a chippy.
Chippy.
Backbone.
God, I only found out the other day that chippy meant builder.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, what did you think it meant?
Chip off the old... I thought a chippy was someone that, like, took trees and mulched them into chips.
Yeah, as well. Yep.
Bit of that. Surely not.
Yeah. No, it's been a chippy for a long time, Keyzie, but that's
all right.
Yeah, you haven't let anyone down there, mate.
Race, you grind up any trees, man?
Not recently.
Nah, yeah, fair.
Good on you, Reese. Hey, you got yourself $100, man. How good?
Beauty.
And, of course, this trip is massive. It's 6 nights over there in Austin, Texas, 4-star hotel. You've got to be R21.
4 stars.
4.
It seems weird to me that we're mentioning that.
Sorry, Mogey. 4 buzzies is the one that you'll be used to. Yeah. 4 buzzies out of 5.
Yeah.
Reese, you got a current passport, mate?
Maybe the old man, or I don't know.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, that was the option.
Take his one.
Sure.
Yeah, good on you, Reese. He's already steamed. It's going to be a great
sweet.
weekend over there.
Yeah.
You're in the draw, Reese, mate. You hold the line, and old Pugsan will sort you out. Bloody good. Hey, before this, fellas, we were just discussing weird ways of going wheeze at the urinal because Pug saw a guy who rolls his shirt right up and 2 hands it.
Yeah.
I saw a guy who one hand on his phone, the other hand just on his hip and just goes free.
Yeah, and I saw a guy who was showing us downstairs to anybody that came through the door. That was the freakiest of the lot.
Yeah, apparently that was me. But however, I really disagree with that. Drew's texting, one guy at work, wide stance, one hand down there, one hand bracing against the wall.
Yeah,
for impact.
that's who hasn't done that?
That's sick.
That's a classic stance when you're steamed.
When you're steamed,
That
100%.
is, yeah, that is the one. And I tell you what, the amount of times I've been on the hand with Pugs, he said to me, Mogey, if I've had a few beers, I never wash my hands.
Oh, Pug, son,
It's
come
just
on,
what
man.
you-
Sorry, no,
That's
yeah.
what it gets, man.
It's a different man.
You know what
It's a
I'm
different
saying, man?
Hey, listen, your
Hey,
chance to
Mogey,
go to Texas.
Mogey.
Your
You know
chance
what I'm saying, man? I'm
Mogey.
like, God, Pugs, you're going on a bit, brother.
Your chance to go to Texas. Cheers to Export Ultra, the beer for here.
Good on you, Pug, son. Here's Pearl Jam, Jeremy.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Janie's got a gun, Aerosmith, 7 minutes to 5 o'clock on the Hauraki Big Show with Keyzie, Mogey, and Pug, son. Hoity J still on holiday in Vietnam. This coming Friday, though, we are flying down to Hokitika.
Yep.
And on the Saturday, of course, we've got the Wild Foods Festival. Still some tickets available, by the way.
Are
so
there?
Jump online, get some.
How
snap
much
them
are
up.
the tickets, Keyzie?
$1.
Wow.
That's
cheap.
That's a lie, actually. What you've done is asked me a question I don't know the answer to. I assume...
So you just, whenever you get cornered, you lie through
I
your
just say
teeth.
$1.
Yeah. It's like before when I accused you of facing the door with your penis out in the urinal there, and you said, no, I don't.
Mogey, that's completely different. And I'm pretty sure I yelled $1 at that moment as well when you walked in. But we are going to be on the Friday night at Stumper's Bar. So if you want to come and see myself, Mogey, and old Pug Son live, get yourself a Backbone t-shirt. That'll be happening. It's also Pug's birthday.
As Pugs, look, we want it to be the biggest event that Hokitika has ever seen. We want people to talk about the time that they went to Pug Son's big birthday bash.
What exactly? We want it to be huge. So ideas of what we can do. Text them through on 3483. We've got $50 night and day vouchers to give away. We want this Friday evening to just be an absolute doozy.
Can I just say, I saw somebody out there rapping
Doozy.
rapping a huge Pass the Parcel.
That was my idea.
That was your
'Cause
idea?
You can't have a massive birthday bash on a rock and roll station without playing Pass the Parcel.
So we're going to do like on air live on the show. We're going to play music and then pause it, and then somebody opens a layer.
I don't know if we'll do that.
Like between the three of us, or around the whole
that's
bar.
Keyzie's idea. My idea is for you to do a yardie.
Sick.
Both things are happening.
Both sound sick.
I never did a yardie.
Did you not?
Nah, not at my 21st. No.
Well,
Guess what's happening?
Friday's the day,
Okay,
brother.
we need
I
someone.
don't- that
Someone
is going to
down
be
in
an
Hokitika.
absolute shambles.
Someone in Hokitika, bring along a yardie for our old mate Pug Son.
Yeah.
He hasn't even had his 21st. So not only is this Pug Son's big birthday bash, it's Pug Son's 21st.
It's his 21st. Oh, this just got even better.
Yes!
3483. If you've got us anything down there in Hokitika, you can hook us up with for Pugs' big birthday bash. That's happening this Friday. Coming up after 5 today, however, Mogey's interesting autumn facts.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Oh, yes, it is the Hauraki Big Show. It is also Wednesday, the 5th of March. It's 2 minutes past 5 o'clock, and you've got Keyzie, Mogey, and old Pug Son with Hoity J still on holiday in Vietnam. Thanks, Pug Son.
Oh, yeah, all good.
No, it's good. Good improvising. Of course, the Hauraki Big Show is brought to you by Night and Day. What, too
I really want to nail it. I really want to nail the day.
So how do you want to know how? What?
Well,
Will,
we just have to keep on going.
but what does nailing it look and sound like?
Everybody's saying it at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I was
someone,
a little bit late on that one, I'll admit.
someone has to lead it. Do you want me to? Because I lead the night.
Just keep on going. It's all good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just be yourself, man. That's all we can really ask.
You have to cue it a little bit more. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So stay tuned in the 6 o'clock hour. We're doing it again.
You don't want to do it now?
No. Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Make them wait, Keyzie.
Yeah, it's good
tease,
stuff.
Tease.
Make them wait, Keyzie, they call him.
So that is what they call me. And I'm imagining someone in their car right now. They've just arrived home and they're going, actually, I'm not going to hop out until after 6.
Yes.
So I can hear that. Coming up this hour, though, person who's still in their car until 6. Plenty of good stuff.
Man.
Kicking off the hour with Mogey's awesome. What is it?
Mogey's amazing autumn facts. Or awesome autumn facts. I think awesome's better because it rhymes with autumn.
Autumn, yeah. So that's up next. In the meantime, Audio Slave, Like a Stone. Don't forget, 3483 is a text number. Every text that comes through goes in the draw for a $50 night and day voucher.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
It is Muse. Time is running out on the Hauraki Big Show. 12 minutes past 5. Keyzie, Mogey, and Pug Son, and you are just in time for a brand new segment.
Mogey's awesome autumn facts.
That's beautiful, Pug
Is
Son.
that you, Pugs?
What's that? No, that
Doing
was
the
Pugs.
voicing.
That was Pugs in Studio B.
Oh, Studio B Pugs.
Yeah.
But just before we start, actually, someone's text through on 3483. Fabulous fall facts.
No.
So can we change?
Actually, could you change it? That's really good.
You'd have to talk to Pugs in Studio B.
But yeah, it's not as good with the Mogey on it.
Yeah, true. Mogey.
We'll work it out.
Yeah,
We'll work it out in time for next autumn.
Yeah. It's...
Can you play the sting again? Because it feels like we got sidetracked.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to go straight into the facts.
Yeah,
Okay, my bad. I like that bit.
Mogey's awesome autumn facts.
Leaves.
That's already so good.
Leaves change colour because they stop making food. As the days shorten, trees stop producing chlorophyll, which makes the leaves green. You'll know that, Pugson. But the absence of the chlorophyll reveals the true colour of the leaves, which is reds, oranges and yellows.
Wow. So
I had no idea.
they fall off the tree because they're hungry.
Hungus.
Wow. That's awesome.
Have you ever seen a hungry tree? Well, now
No.
you know you have.
Far out. They're all hungry. Or the deciduous ones are. Sorry, Pugs.
Oh,
Not
the
all
what,
of them.
sorry?
Deciduous.
Sure.
Pumpkins are a fruit.
Are you shitting me?
Since
Wow.
they develop from flowers and contain seeds, pumpkins are botanically a fruit and not
Wow.
a vegetable. So if your parents are telling you to eat your vegetables,
Yeah.
eat your vegetables, and you've got pumpkin on your plate,
They
you go,
sounded just like that too.
what? What vegetables?
That's genuinely mind-blowing. A pumpkin is a fruit.
The colour of autumn leaves depends on the weather. A warm, wet spring and a sunny autumn with cool nights produces the most vibrant colours.
So what was it that produces the vibrant colours? The
A warm, wet spring
Warm and wet.
a sunny autumn. So at either end there. You see that?
What was the spring just gone? Was it warm and wet?
Can't remember, but I'll be making a note of it this year. Spiders
Oh,
are more common in autumn. They'll become more visible in your homes and gardens.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
that was my favourite one so far.
Oh.
Nah, man, the pumpkin one.
You had me
I
hooked
got
there with
heaps
spiders.
more.
I got creeped out and then
Got
relieved.
heaps more here.
Awesome.
Temperatures go down in autumn. I ran out at the end of facts, but you guys look so keen for another one.
Yeah.
Pretty keen to clip that bad boy off.
That's a trailer right there. But honestly,
Oh, I meant radio awards, but yeah,
pumpkins are a fruit.
you're
Yeah.
joking.
That's mind-blowing.
Yeah, controversial to say the least.
3483, have you got any awesome...
Any awesome facts?
Don't even worry about it. Here's Queen and Dabbo.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Easy. Faith No More. It's the Hauraki Big Show. 14 minutes to 6 o'clock. And it's
Keyzie.
Pugs.
Sorry.
Mogey. Hey, coming up after 6, by the way, what's for tea New Zealand? So if you'd like to win yourself a $50 night and day voucher, text us through on 3483. Let us know what you are having for dinner tonight.
How good.
Really good, mate.
Right now it's time for...
Sports chat.
Bit of Buckball League.
Bit of rugby league just to begin with. Exciting times because the Wars aren't playing this weekend, so they won't lose,
No, that's right.
which is great. However, their New South Wales Cup team is. New South Wales Cup is the league below, one of the two leagues below the NRL, and it's where we sort of play up-and-coming Wars, guys who are out of form and have gone in and out of the team, and debutants.
It's where you bring up and comers through the ranks, and this is, it's a reserve grade essentially. They changed the name for some reason to the New South Wales Cup, but I've been interested in this game because of the kind of talent that we've got coming back, Keyzie.
Yeah.
A lot of chat about injuries lately. I'm excited to see that Rocco Berry, has got to start.
In the centre, yeah.
He's been out for, it must be 10 months, is it? 8 to 10 months?
Yeah, a long time. Because he had that ripper of a season in 2023 when the
Yes.
Waz had a ripper of a season. And then he had a bit of an injury-riddled end of last season, was
Well,
it?
he did his shoulder
The back end
and
of
has
it.
just been out for, was out for, the vast majority of that season. And so he's certainly not a walk-on for... to get back into the main team, but nice to see him back, and he'll be testing that shoulder out, I believe, against the Raiders on Saturday. Another one I'm excited to see there is Tanner Boyd.
That's right. So we picked him up over the off-season from the Gold Coast Titans. He is in the halves. He's in the... when we first signed him, I was a bit like, Tanner Boyd. He's kind of a reserve half for a pretty bad team. But he's a good kicker. He's a utility. He can play hooker. He can play in the halves as well.
Yep.
And to be honest, the more options we can sort of tutu with and change between in the halves to try and figure this thing out, the better.
Completely agree. And I don't think that you can be a serious team in the NRL if you haven't got somebody that can kick the ball more than 30 metres.
That's right.
And what we saw in that game last week was at the end of sets, just not getting height on kicks, not getting, distance wasn't super bad, but there's no height on it, so you're not giving the chance for your defensive line to really close the gap and shut down return on the kicker.
Put some pressure on.
And so you need somebody that can kick the ball, and Tanner Boyd could be there. Obviously, that was one game, who knows?
Totally.
But last year it was an issue. When we had Tamati Martin, CHT, and Luke Metcalf, it was an issue every single time those guys were paired with each other because none of them has a good kicking game.
They're all kind of smaller fellas.
They are.
Not tiny. Tavita's big, but for some reason they just don't kick it as high.
And there's been a bit of chat about, they'll learn that as they go. If you're in your mid to late 20s, you've either got it or you haven't. You're not learning it now.
The other one too is... This is interesting. Starting on the wing, a bloke called Morgan Harper. Now, he played for the Manly Sea Eagles 2 years ago. He was a centre, and he had one of the all-time worst games I've ever seen because the bloke on the opposition team, a big fella called Steel Sifatalakai, he had rejuvenated his career. Earlier that season, he was literally a rubbish truck driver. He was picked up by the Sharks on like a train and trial contract, earned his way into the team through injury, and then had one of the all-time barnstorming games. He scored 3 tries, set one up. Every single time he got the ball, he gave Morgan Harper a hiding.
Yeah.
So much so they pulled him off the field. He's kind of been in reserve grade ever since.
Well, this is the thing. I think what we've got here is a Manu Vatuvai situation.
I hope so.
Very early on in his career, they would bomb to his wing.
He was a shocker.
Steal the ball. He had one game in particular, I remember, might have been against Parramatta, where he had an absolute shocker.
It was the Eels, because I remember interviewing him about it towards the end of his career and being like, when you look back on that game and then you look back where you are now.
Yeah. So anything's possible, man. We really need some depth in the outside backs ranks. So he's what's available.
And one other thing too, Bunty R4 starting at 10. We interviewed Chance Nickel Klukstad the week before, I can't remember, but he was saying Bunty's lost 10 kgs and is ripped.
Yeah.
If he can somehow make it back into the starting side, that's going to be massive for the Waz. We need more fit, hard running props to get us up the field. By the way, next episode of Game of Two Halves is tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. on Sky Sport. If you want to watch last week's one, they're on YouTube now.
Oh, wow.
Which is great, free of charge. So just look up the old Sky Sport YouTube channel. Here's Filter. Take a picture.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Take a picture.
Take a picture, it'll last longer.
It'll last longer.
That's what you said to me when I walked in on you and you had your downstairs pointing at the door of the toilet, you sick son of a bee.
You sicko.
Take a picture.
That is a reference to over an hour ago on the show. Just guys who have no idea what we're talking about. That is Filter, by the way. Coming up after 6, really exciting. We're going to do What's for Tea New Zealand. Text already flooding through on 3483 with what people are having for dinner. Keep it coming. You can win yourself $50 night and day voucher. Just on the text, though, fellas, just quickly.
Yeah.
More people have sent through a couple of autumn facts. Just quickly, just rate these ones for me.
Well,
G'day, fellas.
Hang on, do you want the sting?
Yeah, just quickly, we'll play the sting.
Yeah,
All right,
okay,
good idea.
Mogey's Awesome Autumn Facts.
Audience edition.
Get around these facts, Mogey.
Go on.
Seeing as you think you're the autumn fact guy. G'day, fellas. Did you know that trees talk to each other through fungi? Through fungi.
What do they say?
I don't know. I guess I don't speak fungi. But also, that's not an autumn fact. That's just a tree fact.
Yeah, that's not an autumn fact.
Yeah.
Autumn big for trees, though. Maybe they're talking more.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What about this one? G'day, fellas. Here's an autumn fact. The first person to use autumnal in a sentence is an effing winner.
Yes.
I guess that's me.
Okay.
I guess that's me. What do you rate that?
Well, that's more of a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, right. And I guess I already won it, so yeah.
Keyzie's hair was falling down his forehead like autumnal leaves. Huh?
It's beautiful, man.
Is that like a balding thing or just the fact that I've got a...
No, it's just you got bangs.
You got bangs
baby.
at the moment, yeah. What about this autumn fact? Last one before we go. Hey, fellas, did you know that pumpkin and pugs both start with a P, which is the 16th letter of the alphabet?
Oh.
Both sweet as hell, too.
Both are fruit.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
That's right, it is the big show. It is also Wednesday, the 5th of March. You've got Keyzie, Pugsan and old Mogey, Hoyte J, on holiday with his family in Vietnam. And of course, the Hauraki Big Show is brought to you by Night and Day. Happy with that?
Probably a bit long.
Timing was good. The harmony was off.
I think because we're trying to be really snappy, I think we sat on a bit too
Too
long.
long.
Sat on what?
Can we do it again?
Right.
Yep.
Okay, you lead it.
Okay.
And I'll cue it.
All right, ready? The Hauraki Big Show is brought to you by Night and Day.
Better.
Not bad.
But needs work.
yeah.
Needs a lot of work. Don't forget, by the way, if you're in the market for a thick shake or a milkshake, you head to Night and Day and tell them Pug sent you,
Yeah.
and they'll put a Connie in your milkshake. It's a great little deal they're running at the moment, which I think is really fun.
Yeah,
Pugs.
it's nice. Nice little treat.
Hey, what were you saying earlier just before about the podcast outro?
Yes.
Oh, just how cool it was.
Yeah, what's this one about?
This is about being nominated for an award, Mogey.
Oh. I was calling Jace you guys back in the studio and live streaming, like talking about while I was and I got like Jace's voice.
You were not
and
actually
Jace's
you're on the
voice
phone.
got me over the edge, you know. So I was like, "Oh, DJ or Jace, that sort of thing." That was the award we got nominated for at the Radio Awards
Which was
4 years ago.
4 years ago. It's the closest we've ever gotten, and it was basically Mike.
Yeah. Tune
Listen
into
to the
get the podcast, man.
Yeah.
Listen to the podcast 7:30
Wherever
tonight.
you get great podcasts.
That's right. Just search Hauraki Big Show. Hey, coming up next, what's for tea New Zealand with old me, Keyzie.
Oh, me, Keyzie.
3483. Text through what you're having for dinner. You can win a $50 night and day voucher. In the meantime, absolute tune. Ha, Barracuda, Hauraki.
Hardly know it.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Blur. Song 2, Hauraki Big Show, Keyzie, Pugs and old Mogey over there. Don't forget, this Saturday, March the 8th, is the TAB Champions Day. It is one of the richest sporting events in the history of New Zealand. And to celebrate this, we're going head-to-head with Hauraki Breakfast Show. It is a Radio Hauraki champion bet. We're giving you guys, the listeners, not you two, the chance to take the winnings from a $1,000 bet, as well as a whole heap of bonus cash and stuff. You just have to choose which bet you want to get behind, ours or the breakfast shows. Tomorrow on the show, we're going to go in depth over the horses and stuff like that and choose a horse.
Yeah.
And then on Friday, we're going to nail it down and officially place the bet.
Giddy up.
If you're interested in being a part of it, text Big Show, all one word, to 3483. Get behind our bet, and you go in the draw to possibly win a whole heap of cash. TAB, get your bet on, R18, bet responsibly, T's and C's applies. But right now, it's time for... Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie. What are you having for dinner, Mogey?
I think we got a food box thingy, a my food bag through.
That's right, we got sent one.
Yep. Because they're sponsoring Auckland FC, and so tonight I think we're having a butterfly chicken, which you had last night.
Delicious.
Good eating.
Really excited for the pasta they sent too, which you had last night.
Which I had last night, which was out the gate. I haven't had a meat bulor for quite some time, and it was delicious.
Love that.
Bit of red wine in there, and not sure what else, but bloody good. I was
eating.
scoffing them.
Pugs,
And a lot of it as well.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pugs has got that same meal tonight. He's not having the pasta. He's going to butcher and make his own recipe.
I think you'll find I'm not making my own recipe by removing the pasta.
No, I think, and you're fine to do that. So you get it. It's
Thank
good
you.
spaghetti though. You're going to use it for something else.
I will use the spaghetti. The food will get used. I would not let it go to waste. I'm very grateful for it.
You know,
It's
you
Jason
could do
Hoyte.
you could do a meatball sandwich.
Yum.
Yeah, have you
Like
ever
a
done
little
one of
sub
those?
action? Nah,
yeah,
man.
I've never had one.
Yum.
But there's a lot of meatballs. A lot.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Love balls.
I just realised I'm sitting in Jace's seat, so I do that thing that he does where you exaggerate
Right.
Yeah.
and you say stuff like you're...
Butchering and
Butchering.
making my own recipe.
That's because I'm in
Thanks,
Jace's
man.
seat
Yeah, classic.
and you're in my seat. I see the appeal now, though. Hey,
What are you having for tea?
that pasta.
Oh, yeah,
But with the
that too.
spaghetti,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
A lot of texts coming through on 3483 fellas. What about this one? Bonsoir, fellas.
Yeah.
Oh,
My crippled babe that
Hang
broke
on a
his
minute.
foot
Who's this?
surfing.
Who's
we've
this?
got a.
Frederica.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what? Frederica who?
I don't know any Fredericas.
G'day, bonsoir, fellas. Frederica here. My crippled babe that broke his foot surfing and I are having delish homemade Mexican treats with kiwi beersies.
A little culture fusion there.
That doesn't really tell you what it is, does it?
No, what do you think Mexican treats might be?
Homemade Mexican treats. Do you remember? You don't know if they had it in your day, but in my day they used to have bottles of tequila that had the worm in it.
Oh, wormwood. It's not as common anymore. You got to pay
Not
quite
at
a
all.
lot. Yeah,
Not at all.
yeah.
Very rarely see that. I was just thinking about it the other day, and that's reminded me because that's a little Mexican treat.
I feel like you back in the day, in the Vin being a sicko, would just eat the worm.
I remember there being a lot of chat about it. I don't remember anybody actually doing it. Nobody ever bought it, or I can't remember.
It's
Can't
quite
remember what the thing
expensive
is. Was it?
for the proper wormwood stuff. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. So Mexican
It's like a hoo-hoo grub.
wouldn't know. Really?
Yeah.
Maybe we should make hoo-hoo tequila. That could be like a thing we do as a big show.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Take it to the
Really?
Wild Foods Festival, man.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get that. Could you do that before Friday, Pugs? Thanks, man.
Happy birthday, man.
G'day, fellas. Ange here.
Oh, my God.
Angelina Gray from Radio Hauraki.
Ange Dickinson.
Angelina Dickinson. Who is that?
Ange Dickinson, she was a big model in the 70s. Loved the cocaine pugs.
Oh, wow, because it
That's so
says
cool.
here, hey, guys, I'm having a homemade burger and heaps of cocaine. Cheers,
Yeah, that'll
Ange
be it.
Dickinson.
That'll be it. Yeah.
Wow. What? This one's a good one. You'll love this one, Mogey. G'day, fellas. Janelle here.
Oh, my God. Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Harris DeVito.
That's Chanel.
I know, that was a
Harris,
joke.
but I like that.
Yeah, you like that? You like the creativity there?
That's great. Chanel Harris DeVita here from the Bay of Plenty. Tonight we're having cider and leek braised pork belly, little smiley face emoji with the tongue sticking out.
Yeah, I like that. I like that
The
emoji.
emoji, yeah.
But I don't really like pork belly.
Don't you
I
call
don't
them?
don't like pork.
Don't you call them emojis?
Emojis, yeah, that's right. That's right.
G'day, fellas.
Hi.
It's my wife's birthday tonight, so tonight
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Foo Fighters on the Hauraki Big Show. It is Wednesday evening with Keyzie, Mogey and Pugsan, and we know a lot of people out there are in need of some serious advice, so that is why we set up this segment.
@gmail.com. Get in touch with the fellas.
That's right, meetpattynips69@gmail.com. It's an email address. You can ask any question you want. It's anonymous, unless you want your name involved, and we'll do our best to give you some great advice.
Sure,
we will.
It's exciting.
This one here comes from Anonymous. G'day, Backbones. How's it hanging, fellas?
Oh, well, thank you.
Long-time listener, first-time Meet Patty Nipser. I'm hoping you Backbones could help me with a difficult living situation. My flatmate, who for this exercise we will call Jimbo, is by a way of brief description quite an audible and passionate lover and creates quite a tense living environment. I'll let you fellas fill in the blanks of what I mean. Wondering how to handle this and thinking maybe one approach could be having a chat. What's your fellas' advice? And Keyzie, do you have anything I could pass on to get him to be a bit more timid and tame in the boudoir?
Oh, true, yeah. Sort of along your lines there.
Cheers, fellas. It's from someone who wants his 8 hours.
There.
Very valid.
So he is a loud lover.
No, his
His
flatmate is.
flatmate.
Oh, his flat doesn't say that.
No,
yeah,
it's his
yeah,
flatmate,
yeah.
and he
his
wants to-
flatmate's a man?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, and yes, that's right. And this guy wants some tips from me to pass on to his flatmate
Yeah.
about how to be timid.
Sort of in the more timid zone, yeah.
Go on, man. What do you got?
Well, I think we should address the loud part first.
Well, there's sort of two ways to approach it for me personally.
Only two? Okay.
I think you either take it very seriously and ever sit down with them and say, hey,
Like an
look,
earnest chat.
Like an earnest chat and say, hey, man, look, I'm having some trouble sleeping and it's affecting my work, it's affecting my life.
In that situation, you want to go compliment sandwich, though?
Yes.
You know, it's like Pugs, you're doing a great job as producer. You know, you're a bit slow on the buttons, but man, shit, you're a great producer. You know, like, so you feel good. So you say, man, I love how much love making you're doing.
You think I'm slow on the buttons?
No, that was an example, Pugs.
Okay.
The compliment sandwich didn't work in that case, did it?
No,
Keyzie?
no,
it's
Because
my
he's
bad.
just focused on that negative comment that you've hit him with.
So I need to make
I
this...
told you needed to do a better job of that before we came in, but here we are.
So mine would be, you look really handsome today. You could do a better job with your compliment sandwiches.
That's right.
And also,
I like
you're doing
your
great
hair.
work on the big show.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, look, if somebody comes to me and says, "Look, I'm having trouble sleeping because you're going hard in the sack," I'm just going to go harder. I really am. I mean, that's weak chat. That's weak chat from a flatmate.
That was option one.
Okay, what's your
My
second
option
Pugs?
two
And it better be good.
was to lean right into it
Yeah.
and start maybe letting him know that you can hear and you're really excited about it and you are loving, you're loving
The guy
it.
that can't sleep.
That's right.
Start, like, being outside the door. Good stuff, guys. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Woo! You've almost got me there.
Well,
Keep going.
yeah, exactly. I
Exactly,
think
thank
that's
you.
the key. Not
Yeah.
clapping so much is also getting into it. So
Oh, no, that wasn't clapping.
mirroring
Not with your hands,
the
anyway.
noises.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
that's right.
So go harder in
Yeah.
your bedroom, and then when they come out, go, oh, wow, you were really...
Or if you want it to be like Keyzie, you just stand outside the door and you chant.
Keyzie, Keyzie, Keyzie.
Wait, so do I do that?
Wait,
No, this guy does who can't sleep.
Oh, yeah.
he shouts Keyzie or the guy's name?
I don't think we need to confuse things any further.
I think you make just as much noise in your room, right, to show the guy who's boss,
Yes.
you know, all sorts of screaming, all sorts of stuff going on, and then when they come out and go, wow, you were really giving it death in there,
Yeah.
who have you got in there? You go, oh, no one, just me. Just freak
Listening
about a
to
wee bit.
you, brother.
And in terms of being timid, just shut yourself right off is the advice I'd give.
Yeah, narrow your horizons.
Narrow your horizons, then lights off as well, and whenever there's any kind of noise starts happening, just shh. You know what I mean? Or just
Shushing
don't do
would
it.
be good.
Shushing's good.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go, Anonymous.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers on the big show. Keyzie, Mogey, and Pugsan. Hoyte J on holiday in Vietnam. Do you guys know about the music jury?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got it by now, brother.
Yeah. What is it again? I've forgotten.
Come on,
Mogey, you want to
Pugs,
take
man.
this one?
Oh, no, you got it, mate.
Okay. So if people
You're
text...
admin boy, so
Am
we're
I?
going to see if you've improved since yesterday.
Admin boy. So if people text the word music to 3483 or if they go to the music tab at hauraki.co.nz, they can give feedback to the tunes that we've been playing on Hauraki and let us know, honestly, whether they're liking them, whether they're hating them, or if they just sort of find them in the middle. And if they fill that out, they go on the draw to win $300 worth of petrol vouchers with us here
Close.
at Hauraki.
That's what I thought it was.
Close.
What?
No, it is. It is
Oh.
that. But you actually sign up and we send it out every now and then. So you're on the list of people.
Oh.
You're on the jury and we do it up to... It's not always there, but we send it out every now and then. Go, sign up for it. We'll send you out the jury every now and then. You fill it out. It takes 2 minutes. And you tell us whether
Is
you
that
like
true?
our
Wait,
tunes
so
or
what was
100%.
How long it takes?
It does take 2 minutes, yeah.
2 minutes.
And then they do a really big one with a really big prize once a year.
Oh, yeah.
So it usually just takes about 2 minutes.
Man.
And then whatever you say usually dictates what music we have.
A lot of people have been saying more Tom Petty,
Yeah.
apparently.
Well, he's got a lot of good tunes.
He's got a lot of tunes on the radio, that fella.
Running Down a Dream being my favourite. But the reason we bring this up is because there's always prizes to be won. This week, it was a $300 petrol voucher. So let's give the winning bloke a call. What was his name again?
This guy's name's Cody.
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 Okay.
Hope he picks up.
Spelt very cool as well.
Kodie.
Khodie.
No.
Hello?
Hi, is that Cody?
Yep.
G'day, Cody. It's old Keyzie. How you going, man?
Yeah, not bad yourself.
Yeah.
Good, mate. Good, mate.
Yeah.
Mogey's here. Pugsan as well, man.
Hello.
Hey, did you fill out the old music jury at hauraki.co.nz there?
Oh, I sure did.
Oh, bloody oath, mate. What kind of tunes are you into?
Oh, a bit of listen to that. Bit heavy
Nice.
on the old Metallica.
Good on you, mate.
Ah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
could
lovely.
do better there, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What did you put down as your occupation?
Oh, I can't even remember. Probably IT.
Oh, backbone! Dot wave.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
boy.
computer
That's
related
it.
in a way.
So you like Cody? You like Metallica? What era of Metallica are we talking?
Talking about probably the Black Era.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah, right. The peak there. Hugely formative album that was for me. The great news is, Cody, because you went the extra mile, mate. You helped us with the music jury. You've just won yourself $300 petrol vouchers.
Oh, sweet, too easy.
Get it in you.
Way too easy, really, isn't it? What
Love
vehicle are you going to put the petrol in, man? What are you rolling around in, Cody?
Oh, I've got myself an old Subaru.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how
yes.
good.
Hell yeah, what, Forester?
Here comes Keyzie on the, what kind of car rampage is it?
Oh, that's about as far as that conversation will get. I can tell you it's a Subaru and not much else.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Sick.
Good
I
on
like
you,
that.
mate.
I take the same perspective.
The beautiful thing about having $300 worth of petrol vouchers is that you can walk into work tomorrow, look all those nerds in the eye and say, you can shove this job up your backside because I'm out of here, boys, I'm rich. And then you can beat them all up.
So it might be a bit tough.
Nah, you can do it, Cody. We believe in you, man. Anyway, thanks for doing the music jury, brother.
Thanks for your service.
Yeah, and
Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys.
we'll just pop you on hold and Pugs will sort you out, if you know what I mean. Do you like-
What do you mean?
Pugs, you know what I mean.
Sort them out, Pugs.
Go
Hurry
on,
up.
man. Good on you.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, that is the big show done and dusted for Wednesday, the 5th of March. Mogey, what did you learn from today's show, man?
Probably that if you tell people a pumpkin's a fruit, they'll believe you.
What the hell?
Are you
Not
Are you
true?
shitting
No,
me,
it is-
Mogey?
it is
Oh,
true.
what a ride! What a ride the show's been, man!
that-
Unbelievable.
That's literally one of those facts that I've heard, and I'm now going to use it myself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
fantastic
People.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, really good.
Is it definitely a fruit?
Definitely a fruit.
Okay.
Yeah. Botanically.
Botanically.
Botanically, it's a
Whatever
fruit.
that
Yeah,
means.
yeah,
Like, the flowers think so. So it must be true. Pugsan, man, what did you learn?
yeah. I learned that you love to flash you downstairs
Yes.
at people coming
Loves it.
coming into
Absolutely
the
loves
work
it.
toilets there, Keyzie.
Yeah.
God, that's such a yarn.
And you love it.
You know, out of the... Yeah.
Absolutely
love it, eh?
grinning.
And so this is in reference to the fact that Mogey came into the toilet the other day and I was apparently facing him at the urinal.
No, it's not in
intentionally.
reference to that.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Oh. What did I learn? I learned that the pumpkin is a fruit thing.
Yeah, did you? You've got
Literally,
to have your
yeah.
own thing to learn.
Yeah,
Oh,
come on,
okay.
man.
What did I learn? I learned...
Come on, man. You've had 3 hours to think of
Well,
something.
I was really like stoked with the pumpkin thing. What about I learnt that autumn comes after summer but before winter.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
good
That's really
learning.
good, actually.
Because it was an autumn
yeah.
special if you
Yeah,
missed.
yeah.
No, that's
That's right.
fantastic. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what did you learn, New Zealand? Text us 3483. We won't read it though because we're not going to be here because we're all going home.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the show. We'll be
See
back
ya.
again tomorrow at 4. Podcast comes out at 7:30. We'll see you later.